So we'll try and understand Holi from a spiritual point of view. And as most stories have an allegorical aspect, actually these stories are meant to teach us something on the spiritual path. And so we will try and delve into the story of Holi. Now in that also there are many stories, but we'll go into the most accepted one of Holika, and that's how the name Holi came in. I think so all of you would have heard of that story, but a brief recap that Prahlad, the son of Hiranyakashipu, was supposed to be destroyed by his father, and he couldn't do it, so he called his sister by the name of Holika, who had the boon of that she could not be burnt by fire. And she took this child on her lap and sat in a pyre of fire. However, she got burnt and Prahlad was saved. So that is the broad story. Now let's try and understand from the spiritual point of view. Every story of mythology, or it's not mythology, but it's of higher worlds actually, it starts with asuras and devtas. What are these? If you go into the background of these asuras and devtas, they have the same father with two mothers, Aditi and Diti. Aditi produced children were called Adityas, and Diti produced children which were called Daityas. And the Adityas became the Devtas, and the other lineage became the Asuras. So, a lot of us have this thing that bad and good and all those things. It's nothing like that. They are from the same parentage. From the spiritual point of view, asuras are those tendencies or those actions within us which are taking us away from spirit, which are taking us away from God. And devtas are those qualities or aspects in our nature, in our vrittis, which are pulling us towards God. And all of us have these aspects. So we have to learn how these asuras or the vrittis within us which are taking us away from God manifest, become powerful. And that is explained in this very story. Now Hiranyakashipu was a king, a powerful king. However, he wanted to be the ruler of the three worlds. So what does he decide? Go and meditate. Tapasya. Again, asura, meditating. Don't think asuras are bad. He goes and meditates for thousands of years, and finally Lord Brahma comes to him and says, I am happy with your austerities and with your tapasya. Ask for a boon. What does the tendency within us and Hiranyakashipu say? I want immortality. I want to live forever. As a power that is going to pull you away from God. However, this boon can never be granted. Thankfully, it cannot be granted. And so, Lord Brahma says, sorry, immortality is not going to come. However, you may ask anything other than this. So, the intelligent, clever vritti within us, and Hiranyakashipu in this case, says, okay, I will put certain conditions under which I will die. And what are those conditions? I will not be killed by a man or an animal. I will not be killed by a weapon made by man. I will not be killed in night or in day. I will not be killed outside or inside. And he thinks I have covered everything. Now I am invincible, and that is how it is. And he says, Tathastu, and so goes away the vritti within us. Now, Lord Brahma has given that vritti a power. It soon becomes the ruler of the three kingdoms. Which are these three kingdoms? Causal, astral, and the physical. That is how a vritti within us takes root and becomes all powerful. And it has those boons. It cannot be killed in day, night, inside, outside, animal, man. And we also think, and the vritti also thinks, it's forever. Then this is what happens within us. A vritti takes root. We know it is not good. We try, but it doesn't go away. And we start thinking it is invincible. But then comes a twist in the tale. This king of the three worlds, Asura, has a son named Prahlad. Again, wonder of wonders, Prahlad is also an Asura. He is the son of the Asura king. Now this Asura king has become so powerful, and he says that I am the most powerful, so he passes a diktat that you will pray only to me. No one else. I am the most powerful. So it is followed. But Prahlad is a devotee of Lord Vishnu. And he prays to Lord Vishnu, and he goes into ecstasy by taking just the name of Vishnu. And suddenly it is known to Hiranyakashipu. And what is this in our spiritual allegory? An idea has taken birth within our consciousness. And the asuras, the ego becomes aware of it. Oh, something wrong is coming up. What is this? And what can Prahlad in this allegory depict? What Yogananda ji said was the anguishing monotony of the same world that we are living in. What does that mean? That we keep on repeating the same thing. One lifetime, second lifetime, three lifetime. Okay, I want power. I want money. Okay, I have money in one lifetime. I'm not happy. Second, 10, 30, 40, 50 lifetimes. And then something within me says, no, there has to be something more. That anguishing monotony within us is Prahlad. An idea has taken birth that there has to be something better than this. It can't be same thing. Now, it's not going to be an easy walk. Comes the time of the battle. So what does Hiranyakashipu do? He says, kill my son. He is not good for my kingdom. He is praying to Lord Vishnu. So what does he try? We know of the story of only Holika. And that Holika came and this thing happened and Holi is celebrated. But are you aware that Hiranyakashipu tried to kill Prahlad in many other ways before this was done? He poured hot oil on him, he got him trampled by elephants, threw him into a room full of snakes, and you name it. So many attempts, all failed. And finally he reached a stage, no, this guy is becoming more powerful. More and more people are becoming aware that this guy is defying my diktat. He is praying to Lord Vishnu. So he has a sister named Holika. And she has a boon that she can't be burnt by fire. And so she says, I'll take care of it. A fire is lit. And into that fire, she catches hold of the young Prahlad and takes him on her lap and sits in this fire. And behold what happens. She becomes ashes and Prahlad is alive. And a stunning thing happens. Out of that thing comes Lord Narasimha. He is half man, half lion. He uses his claws, which is not a man-made weapon, to kill Hiranyakashipu, carries him to the veranda, not out, not in, at dusk, not day, not night, and tears open his heart. And Prahlad becomes the king of the three worlds. What has happened here? Why didn't Lord Narasimha come when all these attempts were being made at his life? When he was in a pit of snakes, when he was trampled by elephants, so many things happened. Why only when the fire was lit? That fire denotes the Manipur chakra. And what does Manipur chakra denote? Fiery self-control. Till the time the devotee does not apply self-control, he does not harness the energies which are available within him, and then uses that energy to call out to God, God is not going to appear. So, in the story of Holi, we realize self-control is a very important aspect. And in fact, possibly the 100%, the 25% which Yogananda ji spoke of is mainly applied here by the devotee. If we are able to harness the prana that is available to us, we can then offer it to God. Otherwise, what have we got to offer? Nothing. I keep on saying, I offer myself to thee. What is there to offer into thee? Nothing. Frittered away energy. But, one part done. Holi is not only about the fire. There is another element called joy. Where does this come in? You have got self-control. Now you have an aspect of God. You have felt His presence. But self-control alone will not take you there. It will become boring. It will become dry, as Master said it. You need joy with it. You need devotion with it. And as Master said, Kriya plus devotion is an assured way to God. Therein comes the holy aspect, the color aspect of Holi. Once we have got this fiery self-control, we learn how to go into our chakras. And what do chakras depict? They depict certain colors. Are you aware? We have read of them. The lowest chakra is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. What is happening as you go within this world? It's now just not self-control. A bliss, an unexplained bliss, a happiness, a joy starts welling up within your very center of your being. And this welling up within you sprouts a color. If you are able to, you must understand the path has just begun actually. All these chakras and these colors have a positive and a negative aspect. It's just not that I am now there, job is done. No. You can have loyalty in the Mooladhara chakra if you aspect it, if this aspect is positively applied in yourself. Manipur chakra, you become fluid in life. You flow with life. Whatever comes, you know how to go within and be happy. You learn to adjust to the ups and downs of life. In fact, you start realizing it's a dream. Manipur chakra is known, the fiery self-control. That self-control has to be directed upwards. If it is not directed upwards, it becomes dictatorial. It becomes like Hitler. Hitler had some charisma. He motivated a whole nation to do what they did. He had some charisma. His Manipur chakra was active. However, it was going downwards. He became a dictator. We don't want to become that. We take that up into the heart. And what does heart depict? Love. All of us are on the spiritual path. I am sure we have sometime in our life felt that love of God welling up in our heart. Some bhajan, some story, something starts that string, that love is welling up in your heart. Now Master points out, that's very good, but that is not the end of it. If this love of the heart is not taken up, it will become emotion. And if it festers here in the heart chakra, it will lead to fanaticism if it starts going down. So remember, each color and each chakra depicts something. And as we go up, we come to the Vishuddhi. When we go here, we learn how to converse, talk, peace emanates. This all is about what? We are gathering into the aspects of each chakra, of each color in our life. And as we gather all these colors, we reach the rainbow of God. And that is where the actual Holi is celebrated. Not out here. It is inside. When all these energies, this love, this bliss of God has returned to its kingdom within us. When these colors merge, we go into the Ajna Chakra in the Sahasrar. And what happens there? The last aspect of Holi. The drunkenness, the bhang of Holi. You are drunk in God's love. The Somras is here, not out there. And when your love of God starts manifesting, everything else pales away. Because therein lies the actual festival of Holi. We have made the Asuras and the Devtas friends, merged them into one, and returned to the Creator. And then we too can say like Sant Kabir, Satgura ne bhang pilai, akhiyon mein lalan chhai. What is it? Do you think your guru is going to come and make bhang for you and say, have it? When the energies gather here, there's something called Ojas. I don't know whether you've heard of it. It starts percolating in your brain. It's a beautiful thing. And when it starts coming down into your system, it is actually coming down as of now also, however, in a very less quantity. But when it comes, then you are drunk. Then you are drunk in God's love. And that is all what we want. And once you have tasted that bhang, this world fades away in comparison. And that is our birthright. And that is the Holi we need to celebrate. So today, when we are celebrating the inward Holi, and tomorrow we will go and celebrate the outward Holi, pray to God and Guru. Make me experience the inner Holi. I have played enough outer Holis. The anguishing monotony of that outer Holi is done. I want something better. And it lies within all of us. So let us pray. With the grace of these gurus and God, we too will experience the inner Holi. Om Guru.